And good morning. It is the very, very, very rare Sunday stream, but since rewards didn't get to me last night, I'm going to do them today. They finally came in very, very late last night. Anyway, welcome in, Snoozy. Hey, Messiah. Why are we up this early? I have no idea. I'm taking a nap after this. That's all I know. I hope everybody had a good Saturday. I hope your rewards treated you well. They finally came in. We'll hit that here in a minute. While we wait for some folks to get in here, I'm just going to run a little arena and we can chat and we can talk. I need my units back. It feels bad to have only 11,484 units. So yes, I know I could have spent them all. Yes, I know I probably should have spent them all. It's a great time for you. Good. I'm glad it's a good time for somebody. So yeah, you know, I could have spent them all. I don't know if I spent them all, if that would have got me top 2,600, which is fine. I don't need the top 2,600 rewards. We did. Whoops. We got reverse controls here. Come on, come on, come on. Gotta watch that on this. She's a tricky little thing. Don't like fighting her in almost any game mode. That stupid shield of hers just takes so much damage. You missed me. You had a chance. You'll snipe me? If you can snipe me in arena, go for it. Hey, Breck, how you doing? If you can snipe me while I do arena, go for it. I'm just going to do a couple rounds here real quick while some folks come in. Then we'll go big screen. I'll show what the rewards are on this account. We'll swap over to the mini. And it's probably, the opening's probably more important over there. I didn't do as good on the mini as I was hoping, which is fine. So we'll deal with it. You know, the rewards there, though, I do have some Nexus 7-star crystals, which I'm still chasing a couple champs on that account in the worst way. So we will. And who puts Yelena in arena? Oh, I'm running her, so I guess I do. Hey, O's, what's going on? I guess I put her in here as much as anybody else. Let's see if we can just finish this off, though. Hey, 1%, and there we go. That's 6 to 10% rewards. I was hoping for 3 to 5. That's kind of where I was at on the mini. So I was hoping for 3 to 5, 4 to 5, whatever it was. Let me run one more round here, and then we'll go jump into the rewards. Yeah. What do you think of Seaton's rank 5 Venom? Now, since I'm seeing Venom sitting here. It's an interesting choice of rank 5. But if you like the champ, and I know Seaton likes Venom, you go with what you like, right? You don't always have to do prestige or for war or for best Battlegrounds champ. Go with who you like, you know, especially when you spend that much money to get it. I think Yusafa made some of his rank ups. Probably be a video coming out on that. His profile is full of rank 5s. Now, I have a feeling all the top-end champs or top-end spenders will have their rank 5s out there very, very soon. I'm kind of curious what that means for Battlegrounds. Why were you unblockable there? I had over a bar of power. I don't like this chick. She tends to piss me off. That whole power drain thing that she does, or not allowing power at all, or whatever it is. Blah. Some champs should be outlawed from arena. I want arena to be quick, painless. I want my units, and I want to move on. Just watch the, let's see, just watch the speedrun video. I think it was 25-second LOL. Star-Lord and 16-second LOL. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. That is crazy. I'm holding all my rank ups for next saga. I hit 1350. Projected at 6, 7, so yeah. Yeah, you know, DNA's getting some stats together for this season compared to last. Now, granted, last year, Banquet sucked. For no matter how much you spend, it sucked. And look at these, look at what she's doing. You notice that she did 3 in a row, walk up lights. I'm holding a couple of mine. My roster is pretty well set for the invade meta. I got this guy, he'll do okay. I've got others. I've got to find some defenders. I think that's the next big rank ups that I have to do is some defenders. I'm thinking Zola, although I'm not a big Zola guy. He'll be a decent defender for invade, as long as, well, maybe not. I don't know. See, that's the hard part. It's hard to say who's going to be good, who's not going to be good for that invade meta. Okay, come at me. Haha, you lose. That is such a fun ability. Yeah, you won't be rooted. I didn't get you to 12. Didn't get you to 12 daunted. Oof, I will take a blow to the face, though. And you notice that he did 4 lights, yet I was able to block 2 of them. Go figure. Interesting how many people have made models for themselves. Yeah. I'm not even worried about it. I do mine a little bit different. I said how much I want to spend, and that's what I spend. God, what an ugly grouping here. I mean, I have 50 plus R4, and I'm sitting on 6 at the moment. I have a Tech R4 for JJJ. I'm hoping J. Jonah, the Spider Slayer Jamerson there, is decent. I'm afraid. I think he's going to be a slow start, kind of a slow burn, and then he'll pick up speed as things go along throughout next year. I think that's what we're likely to see. And if I get a tech gem or a skill gem when I do my opening, I think it's going to this guy. He has been on my account, rank 3, unawakened, forever. Okay, now I'll just throw... I'm tired of not having him in my Battlegrounds deck and having to ban him constantly because of it. Should I save my Awakening Gem for Kitty and put Jean? Jean. We don't know when... you don't know when Kitty's coming. It's being teased now. That could be March, could be April. In the meantime, you could have an Awakened Jean and be doing wonderful things with her. I'm not much of a Kitty player. I know Kitty likes to be awakened, but I would go Jean all day long. I think she is a stronger champ than Kitty, hands down. I used to be a super weller. I hit top 10 and top 90 a few times, but I'm careful in spending now. Yeah, I am very, very careful in my spending. Okay, good enough. Good enough. We're going big screen. Let's do this. Okay. Alrighty. So, on this account, we can show you the rewards. There it is. Top 1%. Finally came in last night. So, that's what we've got. What we're going to open today is, of course, we're going to claim that. We're going to claim that right there. We will open that right there. We'll open that item right there. And probably the 7-star StatCast relic just for the giggles of it. So let's go ahead now. You can see what they are. We can go ahead and claim it. Out of here, I think we decided last night when I was looking at this. Everyone is awakened. I have all of them except for this guy awakened. That is going to change here. The rest have already been claimed and awakened, and at least Sig 20. So now the whole limited selector pool is in my roster and awakened. That means I can finally level that guy up a little bit. And let's go open some crystals here, and then we're going to hop over to the mini account and open some over there. On this side, let's see. As we go down, we may open some things. I opened some stuff last night, waiting for the rewards to come in. Those are being saved for the next Titan Crystal. Hey, show, what's going on? So those are going to be saved. Those hopefully will roll over. Well, I know the regular ones do. I'm hoping the Colossus one does as well. We did grab 20 of these. We might as well go ahead and pop those here real quick. Waiting until later this month when we get all the Sig Stones from this event to do more. And I think that's it. So really the big thing here is the 3 to 4. Not really looking for any particular class. I know I said last night if I got Cosmic, I was taking up Cull. I did take Cull to rank 4 last night. So I'm kind of hoping this is not a Cosmic. I'm hoping this is not a Cosmic one. Although Cosmic isn't a bad class, there are champions I could rank up. I just want something different. Let's go ahead and tap it and see. I am short a science. I'm short a skill at the moment. And there we go. There's the skill 3 to 4. All right. Maybe that'll pair nicely with a skill awakening gem. And then we'll take up... Do I want to do that? Do I want to waste it on Bullseye? Let's go ahead and open that 7-star. Hey, I've got 2 7-star stat cast relics here. We'll open these 2. Then we'll open one of the other flavor. I'm just going to pop them. You know, it's not... Hey, we got one new. Nice. And we got an awakening there. Is that the one I already took up to rank 2? Would be nice. I don't think it is because that's just the awakening. So let's go ahead and do one here. And pop that sucker. And that's a new one too. The Conductive Mutant Relic of Impact. I love the names of these things. Absolutely. Just, you know, roll right off the tongue. 7 stars. Should we open up a couple 7 stars? Yeah, let's go ahead and just grab 2 7 stars. We'll go down to 200,000. It's not a big deal, but let's do it. That's not bad. That's more SIGs on Mr. Rocket Man there, so he's up pretty high. I will take that. Titan shards. We're just waiting. We're waiting patiently. We're gonna have a ton. I don't like the way the Titan's done. They blew this Titan crystal up. Completely with this event. They're going to have to do something a little bit different, I think. Let's go ahead and roll this sucker out here. See if we get lucky, get a 7-star. But I'm guessing it's going to be a 6-star version of the best champ in the game. There's a 6-star Groot. Is that Max Sig? That is Max Sig, too. I thought I kept him at 180 until I could pull him one more time. That's about as worthless a Groot as you can get. How many 7 stars don't I have on this account? I'll have to go look. I don't know if I've got any I don't have. All right, let's go ahead and spin this sucker. I'm not going to make the promise I made last night, but if it is a skill, it may very well go to Bullseye. Good Lord, another tech. And I say, good Lord, another tech. Because if you know my account, you know I've got 3 of them. And I've got absolutely no tech champions that I can awaken. That was probably the worst possible outcome. All right, so 7-star I don't own. I think Mordo's the only one I can... Mordo and Ronin are the only 2 I can pull. And I didn't take Massacre, so... yeah, but, you know, I'm going to be opening Titans. I'm probably going to awaken them from there. It's just... I wish there was a trade-in store. Eventually I'll use it, but that's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Alrighty, now let's hide the screen. Let's go hop over to the mini account. More important opening over there. Not as high of rewards, but more important. Because the mini is the mini. The mini is missing a lot more than what the main is. So give me 1 second here while I try to type in my username and password. Aha, we got it on the first try. I like it when that happens. I like it when a plan comes together. All right, over here, just to show, we finished 94th as an alliance. I did claim those already. And then individually, I was 6 to 10. I did do the claims. I did not do the openings yet. So there we go, 6 to 10 and top 100 in alliance. So we got a few things to open over here. These are a little bit more important for me. Not the Gallon 2-star, although those are important. You got to collect them all. I don't care about the 2 stars in any way, shape, or form. I do have 3 7-star Nexus Hero Crystals. Going to save the Titan Nexus. I have everybody but really Lizard. But I'm missing several in this. Lizard, Frank, and Dracula. And maybe Mr. Nut. I'm missing too many. But I just don't feel like opening anymore on the off chance of getting something I really don't want. Here, there should be some rank up gems somewhere in this collection of crap. There's a 2 to 3 and a 3 to 4. Very important on this account. Not necessarily the 2 to 3, the 3 to 4. Absolutely crucial. Let's go ahead and open the 2 to 3. Recently, I did take up Gentle on this account to... Okay, I'll take that. I took Gentle up to rank 4. Primarily because I had to face Bullseye on Node 1 in Alliance War, and while Gentle's just a pain, is a beast for Bullseye, a little bit of a pain on defense, so it was a decent combination. All right, 3 to 4 on this account. I wouldn't mind another Cosmic, as long as I can pull a champion that I'm looking for. I wouldn't mind another Cosmic, though. Okay. Science. Mission Vision Arcus. Yeah, I've got to open up more. I've got Ronin out of the Incursions Crystal and Mordo, I think, out of the... go ahead and open this. This is kind of important on this account. That's a new one. I will take that. Yeah, we're gonna save. We're gonna save for the Titan. I think we're gonna save the Titan crystals. I'm gonna hold off opening any other ones. I need to open up some of the lower end StatCast relics beforehand. Let's go ahead and open up 2 of these real quick. I'm gonna say it. I've not said the name every flippin' time on this stream. I'm looking for Serpent on this account. I'm getting ready to run Wheel of Fate. If the game gods don't want me to be frustrated and pull out what's left of my hair, they'll give me Serpent today. Well, there's Sig 200 Shield. She is rank 4 on this account. That's not what I was looking for, though. It was not what I was looking for. I should now have an Awakening gem. Don't really know who I want this to be. Ideally, maybe anything but Cosmic, really. I've got 1 Cosmic already. If it's a second, it's not the end of the world on this account. I've got a lot that I need to awaken yet, but ideally, maybe something different. Science would be something different. That may mesh well with that 3 to 4 I got. We'll have to find out. And now, let's open those Nexus. And then we're going to take a look at this account and maybe do some rank ups. or Awakening Gem usage. All right, I'm just going to hit open all three. Please, Lord, please, 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 one of these come through. There's 9 chances out of this. I think I have to go Kindred there. That's a tough choice. I'm not going to take Hawkeye. You know, I know it would be an Awakening. I'm not going to take Hawkeye. It's either Sig up Kindred or Sig up Spot. Do we maybe take Spot to rank 4? Maybe we take Spot up on this account. I've not really ever played him. And that's kind of what this account's about, is some champions I haven't really ever played. Well, that's got to be Nefaria there. That's an easy one. Come on.
I'm sorry. No, 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 no. Why?
It's enough to make a grown man cry, but not this man. Get back in there, T.
Yeah, if she was awake, I could awaken her. Just not what I'm looking for. So I guess I've got to run. Gotta run quest 1. Gotta run quest 2. Just to get to quest 3. Where I can come the whole way down here and I can grab the 1 champion out of this I don't own. Well, I guess 2. Don't own Spiral either. Although, it would be nice to pick a Deathless champion. It would be nice to get somebody, and then I could pick another Deathless champion. Speaking of Deathless champions, on this account, should we do something? Should we do something a little different right now? Because I think if you look, I've got 1. Hey, J Will, what's going on? I've got 1. Okay, if we go look here in the store, and we go to Deathless She-Hulk, have that piece, we have that piece, we don't have that piece, we don't have that piece, and we have that piece. So we need 2 of the pieces. We could come here, and we can go here, and come down here, and we could go boom, and we could get Deathless She-Hulk. We can slowly start getting the Deathless champs that we missed out on. That's always a possibility there. Let's take a look and see what we've got over here now. So we did pull a Science 3 to 4. So let's look at the Science champions real quick. 1, 2, and 3, because there's not that many of them here. Spot may be the logical option. Not going to do anybody down here. I did get Spidey 2099. I did pick him. I could awaken him now and rank him up. Which is a possibility. I'm going to hold off, I think, doing any rank ups over here. I could finally awaken Spot, maybe. because I've got to start thinking of Battlegrounds on this account. War, I'm okay. War, I'm okay. Let's just go ahead and see overall what all the rank 4 options are, because I can take up another champion to rank 4. Fix it looking good? Yeah. Yeah. Here I'm thinking almost if I could use the generic and awaken Kingpin and take him up sig-wise. I could take her up, but I don't need another mutant. I've got 2, 3 to 4 gems and the ability to rank 1 up naturally on this account. So I just don't know where I want to go on this account yet. I need to start thinking more Battlegroundsy on this account so I can get some more stuff done. I'll show you the rank 4s so you can kind of see where they're at currently. From Pavitra down to Scorp. Decent grouping there. My game wants to respond. There's your science. There's 3 science, 2 skill, 3 mutant, 3 cosmic. You can tell I like some synergy. There's 2 tech, 2 there. So most likely the champion would come from one of these 3 classes here. And that would be the choices that you have. Leaning probably towards Bastion. Shathra, Bastion, Kingpin are probably the 3. Although Juggy, I wouldn't be bad to take Juggy to rank 4 on this account maybe and do something a little bit different. I could do Juggy, Sentinel, and Bullseye. So that it's completely different than the main account. I got a 4 to 5, 6-star, and have Onslaught Jean and Spider-Woman as an option. My only rank 5 as 6-star are Aegon and Omega Sentinel. I would go Spider-Woman or Jean. Both of those are probably the strongest. I can't do Battlegrounds. Don't go further than Silver 1. I would go Jean or Spider-Woman for content. Onslaught's great, but not, he's a good attacker, but I think Jean and Spider-Woman are both better attackers. And all 3 of them are great both-way champions. So seeing that you've got Aegon, you've got Omega Sentinel, Jean or Spider-Woman would fit in very, very nicely there. Wouldn't mind a rank 4 Guardian either. Hey, Luca, what's going on? Let's add the science options in here. Just what I've got at rank 3. Not taking count up. Not on this account. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Kadia. Thank you. Wow. I was late to your stream yesterday, but right on time today. I appreciate it. I'm going to actually got to click on that little love there. There we go. Wow. Thank you. 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 Sunday, Saturday, it's all the same to me right at the moment. Afterwards, I need a little under 1.5 T5A to make your first. How many do you need? Wow. Warlock likes the dupe. It makes him a little bit more of a pain in the butt because then you get the degen. Wow. Wow. I can't focus right at the moment. What was I going to do? Oh, I was going to look at how many T5A you need because I've got. You need 3. So yeah, I'm just a little bit over 1 that I need on the main. I have 1.9, something like that. Wow, Kadia. Whoa, thank you. Thank you. You know what? That deserves some more of that. I need to move Jerry there. He's getting hidden a little bit, and I got to fix my chat box. It's too high. I don't know what happened to it yesterday, and I still haven't gotten it right yet. I got to go back to my old streams and see where it was. It just seems too high on the screen now. Spacing's right. This way, just too high. Wow. Okay. Now let's focus here. Wow. Thank you, Katia. Holy moly. What a way to start a Sunday. For that, we got to do a rank. We got to do a rank 4. We got to do a rank 4 for that. Let's just jump into it. We got to do a rank 4. Maybe we'll do 2. We'll maybe do 2. Who out of this should we take up? Do we awaken Kingpin with a generic, drop some Sig Stones into him and take him? Do we take Bullseye? Do we take Juggy? Wow. Wow. You know when Katia comes around, that's right. No doubts there. Who do we okay, chat. You're gonna tell me. Who do we take to rank 5 out of this grouping? Or rank 4. I wish it was rank 5. We're going to do a rank 4 here on the mini. Only because Kurd's not here. AB's not here. None of the mini alliance guys are here. They can't tell me who to take up. So you guys get to tell me. Let's see. I'm going to give some options. We're going to go Scent, not Dent. Let's type it correctly, because Dent is a completely different character. And let's see, who do I want my 4th option to be? I got 7-star Jugs with Coliseum rewards. Is it okay without? He's okay without the awakening. He really likes that awakening, though. He really does. So Diablo would be based. Yeah, Diablo. I don't run recoils on this account, though. So he doesn't do as well. He likes the recoils. I've got them unlocked. I just don't run them. Okay, I'm going to let that run for just about another minute. And for those over on the Twitch stream, it's in the YouTube feed is where I'm doing the poll. So unfortunately, I haven't quite got it working. I've got one system that I can do polls on both, but it requires you to do funky things to get the vote in instead of just clicking a box. So what was my rank? On this account, I was 6 to 10%. This is my mini account. On the main, I was 1%. And I've already opened those rewards up. We can go over there. We're going to jump back over there after I do a rank 4 here. Oh boy, Kingpin is taking over. That would require me to use a gem to awaken Kingpin. See, if I take him up to rank 4, he's got to get that. So if you vote Kingpin, you're also voting for me to use a generic awakening gem on him. By the way, just kind of keep that in mind. So if that changes your vote, change it. And I may that one's going to require some thought. As much as I love Kingpin, that's going to require some thought. Because what I may do there, just so you know, is if you vote, I may go the second place vote, because next month with the rollover of the event quest, I should be able to get another awakening gem. I don't mind using a class gem on them, a generic. No relic, simply because I just took them up. I haven't used them in anything yet on this account, so there wasn't any reason to put a relic on them. I've got a relic for them. Here, it'll make you happy. There. He's got a relic now. And I don't know, I probably haven't set his stat focus yet either. There. Now he's completely done. And look, Juggy doesn't have a relic either. Change from Kingpin. I'll just kind of keep in mind. I don't know. I don't think I had it set that you could change him. I don't know if I can. Yeah, I can't adjust that right at the moment. So I'll change that mentally, and we can flip it. While I'm thinking about it, and just so show doesn't freak out. What do we want for Juggy? Let me go see what Juggy needs. Let's go see what he needs. MCOC.GG, champions, Mystic. Juggy wants the... Where's Juggy in the list? Why can't I see him? Oh, I scrolled down, that's why. Juggy wants Juggy. Oh, guess what? We got a Juggy one right there. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice how that works out? And it's interesting. Juggy's not on the Juggy list. And here we want to do that. Swap rune. Then we want to do that, which we've already got. And there we want to do... Why regen? I don't know. That's what Brutal says. I'm gonna go with it. Smarter man than I am. All right, one more look down through here, and there are the options. All right, we are going to end the poll. And because Snoozy said they wanted to change their vote, that will make Sentinel. Hey, look at that. We've got just enough to do it with resources. That's what I'm going to do. And there we go. New rank 4, Mr. Sentinel on the mini account. Just that easy, just that quick. All right, now the rank 4s over here look like this. Science, which I'm very, very happy with those. Skill, we will probably take Kingpin up at some point in time. That is an interesting grouping of mutants, if I do say so myself. Not many people have Havoc and Gentle as rank 4s. There's the Cosmic class, very happy with that as well. Tech, very happy there. And the Mystic class, very happy with those two as well. Awesome champions there. What we can do now, though, is... let's do a little prestige. Let's see. Where's this guy at? Okay, what I've got to look at here now is a little prestige. I'm going to drop some Sig Stones into the highest prestige. The champions that I have that have the highest prestige. There we go. I can get it out sooner or later. Of the top row, I don't have Shathra up there yet. It's going to be Pavitra. And I think he's already fairly high. Yeah, he's going to stay there. She is 180 as well. We're going to keep him there. Bastion Solids Kingpin just need... he likes 665 is the sweet spot. It's 065, 200. Let's see. Next in the list is going to be... champions I don't have yet for a very long time. Bullseye would be the next one, which he's only still rank 3. This is next, believe it or not. Believe it or not, she's the next in the list. And she's Sig 100. Let's get her. Let's just do it. And that's all I'm going to do to help prestige-wise before next week. There we go. So prestige there, now at 28.6. We'll work on getting that up over 30 here very, very soon. Yeah, progression stalls a lot after that. You do 65, and then the next best spot is 200. So it's either 065 or 200. So that's kind of why the Awakening Gem's not bad for him, because, well, it's 165, 200. So, you know, it's going to be, I'll throw the Awakening Gem in. I can get him to 665 very easily. I've got stones for it. But I think right now, let's hop back over to the main, just take a real quick look there for those that joined late. And then I have to get on out of here. I got to get to church here in a little bit. Thank you again, Katia. It's incredibly generous. You always have been incredibly generous. Thank you so much for the support. I did see last night that you ranked in, was it in the top 60? Spider-Woman getting nerfed. It's a little bitty nerf. It's a little bitty nerf. It's actually very, very good nerf in a way. For example, in this meta, and I'm going to fix this here real quick. Does Nick need max sig or I think 100 is fine. He likes the max sig, but you can get by with it without. Let me do this real quick. Height, I want to go here, I think. Aha! It fixed it! That's the right height. Now I just need to move it down. And then we can drop it here. There we are. That's where it's supposed to be, and that's what it's supposed to look like. Okay. Yeah, top 60. I didn't spend that much. I was so surprised. You spent more than I did. Here now, looking at this, we've got a lot of rank up choices to make here. By the way, folks, we've got five rank 4 worth of tier 7 basics and overflow. And then on the tier 5 alpha, yeah, there's where we're at. We've got one full. And then need, 15,000? 14,275, something like that. So, yeah, I'm getting closer. I think, depending on what the rewards are for the completion of Act 9, I'm assuming they're going to give at least one full away there, if not more. We'll have a rank 5 after that. Yeah, top 60 is incredible. Absolutely incredible. So we have that there to do. We've got a bunch of rank 5s that way. The problem here is going to be tier 6 class catalyst. I'm doing okay in cosmic, so I'll probably take a cosmic up next. But look, tech only 2. The rest, I've got 1 champion's worth. Maybe I can get 2 out of it. I need some tier 6 class catalysts in the worst way. That's kind of the bottleneck right at the moment. As far as gems go, if that will close, please, thank you. We still have a few 3 to 4 gems left. Somewhere in here, we've got 3 generic, 1 skill. And I think that's it. And a couple 2 to 3s. So let's take a look at skill. Maybe we take up a skill champion here real quick. I've got them all. Who would you take to rank 4? Of all the skill champions, who would you take to rank 4? The rank 3s, just to make it easy, consist of those. Korg is Sig 200. Then we got Black Widow, Deadly Origin, Mantis, Elsa, Black Cat, Chioth, Jabari, Mr. Knight, Frank, Luma, who's not awakened, Bullseye, who's not awakened, Black Panther Civil War. I was wondering if somebody was going to say that. Smart pick crossbones, money-wise or units. I'm thinking, we can come down here. There's the 2s. I know Jay will say Falcon. I wouldn't mind him. And then the ones. We can't have this guy down at rank 1 anymore. We're going to use the 1 to 2 gem. He deserves to come up some. I won't do Cheoth. Cheoth I got rank 4 on the mini. Black Cat, she's a great R4. She's already got the 6-star black. Yeah, that wouldn't be bad. I'm not the greatest with her, and that's kind of why she hasn't been ranked up any further than what she is. Who needs Max Sig than Messiah? Black Cat will be good for Rhino as well. She needs Max Sig or Crossbones. Oh, he. So yeah, you're talking Crossbones. Yeah, I've got the Sigs I could put into him. I can max out any champion, by the way, Sig wise. Mr. Knight would be kind of cool. I'd like to learn to play him more. Black Panther Civil War, yeah, I know. I can max Sig any of them. I mean, I've got, what is that? A bunch there. We've got some regular ones and then a bunch of generics. So I can max out anybody I need to. Plus, I've got 550 coming. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. I'm thinking the invade meta. Okay? That's kind of what's going through my head. You can't parry him. Not that you really need to for invade. You're going to hit into their block to push them to special 1. You're going to bait the special 1. So, that's the... I'm trying to think ahead of who's going to work out well for that meta. Killmonger would be an interesting choice for it. Because you can get him to special 1, but then he's going to throw a special 1. And you're going to have to take some blocked hits at that point. Crossbones, I'm just not a very good crossbone player. Frank is good in defense and invade. Yeah. So that's kind of what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of the next 2 metas. You've got Invade, and then you've got Polka Dot Power, Power Shield. So you're only going to gain power with those champions that can place debuffs like Black Cat, and then you want big specials like Black Cat. So you go Mr. Knight. He will be a monster for the next 2 metas. He would be different. He would be unique. It would force me to learn to play him. How is he prestige-wise? Frank is the higher prestige champion of the 2. Barely. He's got 50 points higher. I do want to consider that for this account because I want to get to 35 on this account. And whoever I do, if I do Frank or Mr. Knight, it would force me to learn to play him. There's Sig 40 there. Oops. Sig 40 there. Yeah, I'm not... I've got most of the top prestige. I don't have Infamous Iron Man up there yet, or Surfer. Haven't ranked Danny Moonstar or Quicksilver. So out of your top... What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So out of your top 10, I'm not going to rank up a couple of them. I do have Zemo. I do have Okoye. I do have Serpent. I do have Photon. I do have Lizard. Don't have Prowler or Spider-Punk or Imperiosa. I had to think of what her name was. I do have Jane up there, though. So I've got a lot of, Frank is number 20. Frank kind of makes sense to do because he is number 20. Frank kind of makes sense because he is up there. Frank it is. Too late, Messiah. I can still go knight if I want to. But this is more of a prestige play. He's in the top 20. Hey, Charles, thank you for the sub. He's in the top 20. That's the only reason. Really the only reason that I had to do it. Now, let's look at the top here. I wish there was a ranking by prestige. Oops, I need to just reset. Let's do this. There is number 47. Let's drop some sig stones here on some folks. Nimrod, that's 200. Yelena's 200. Let's just go through it this way. She's 140. Let's use some items here. Let's get her to 180. Okay, Carolina's now 180. Onslaught's 200. Venom the Duck, not dropping any into him. Yondu's 200. High Evo 200. Zemo 200. Future Ant-Man staying at 180. Bastion is not up there in the top anywhere. He's not getting any more Sig Stones. Cassandra Nova 200. Kushala 100. Not up in the top anywhere. Can't drop Sig Stones on her yet. Lizard 200, Serpent 200, Absman not getting any Sig Stones at the moment. Nico 180, going to stop there. Jack not in the top. Oh, if you sort by base here already, really? Oh, really? That's good to know. I never knew that. So I guess that makes sense. So now looking down through. I think he's Sig 200. Yes, 200. 200. Nimrod's 200. Yondu's 200. Caroline Dean, we take into 180. Kindred 180. Nick 200. Pavitra, we need to go ahead and we'll take him to 180. Yeah, I never knew that either. Ah, shoot, I could have used some of those 5s, but that's okay. We'll do it that way. There's 180 there. Nico 180. Future Ant-Man 180. I like leaving them at 180 until we have more. Wow, Deadpool X-Force. Well, we'll take him to 180. I know 160 is kind of his sweet spot, but 180 doesn't hurt. Jean. We'll go ahead and get her up to 180. Okay, she's 180. Absman, not going to do it. Bastion, not going to do it. Spider-Woman, she's up there too, isn't she? Yeah, let's see what we've got that we can throw into her. Hey, we've got a bunch right there. And we can do a bunch right here. We can get her to 140. And then we'll get her to 180 by adding in. I hate this, that you can't do what I want to do. You can't just delete that 1 and type in 40. So there's 40. Now she's 180. Sinister. Is he up there anywhere? Where is Sinister in the ranking? I think we're getting low now. Kushala. Jack. I think we're good to go now. Hulkling at 100. That's way too high. Werewolf by Night, another recent take up there. Okoye, ooh. Okay, she's got to get some SIGs. She's high prestige. I didn't realize she was so low. Okay, and I think that's it for the prestige for now. Okay. Okay, let's see what it is now. I do use Lizard from time to time. All right, so let's take a look now. Did we hit it? So close. So close. So close, yet so far away. Lizard is SIG 200 already. So close, yet so far away. Oh, you know what? You know what? There's one crystal I haven't opened yet on this account. I just remembered it, because I think it's over here. Let's see who we get the little sparkly fun on. Ideally, it's X23. She's the only one that's not awakened right at the moment. Guilty pleasure, I want Hulkling to have the sparkly image. As long as it's not a dupe on one I've already got sparkles on. Didn't have sparkles on Scorpion. I do now. Okay. So now out of the there we've got some sparkles. We've got some sparkles. So you've got Nimrod with the sparkles. You've got Yandu with the sparkles. You've got Scorpion with some sparkles. You've got Valkyrie with some sparkles. And Skrull with some sparkles. Not bad. But we're missing one rank 4. All right. Highest prestige are the ones I do not have rank 4. Let's take a look at it. Really? Deathless King Groot? That can't be right. That can't be right. No, because I have like Silver Samurai down in here. Oh, it's because of Sig Stones. Okay, it's because of Sig ability. So what I want to do is... let's just look at hero rating. I know my rank 3s off the top of my head. I don't... do I have him at... what rank do I have, Matt? I can't do a tech anyway. I'm out of ISO for that. So I'm not doing Silver Surfer. I'm not doing Infamous Iron Doom. I could do Danny Moonstar. I've got that 2 to 3 mutant. What time they come in? It was about an hour or two after. Why am I not doing the top? Well, I can't, right at the moment, I can't do a tech. I don't have enough resources. And Iron Doom is only rank 1. And I don't have the resources to take him up. I guess I've got gems. I could do him. The other one is Quicksilver, and he's kind of in the same spot. He's rank 1, level 1. I want to get the prestige over 35, but I don't want to get the prestige over it that bad. You know, actually the one I may do, the one that makes the most sense to do, the one that's the highest SIG of the top 20, would be him. Yeah, I don't do just for prestige. I want prestige, but at the same time, I want to be champions. I use all of those. I use all of those. You know, all the champions I've got ranked up, with the exception of maybe Skrull. Skrull, I just have the items. I'm not a big Skrull guy. Are useful. And maybe Thor, Jane Foster. Yeah, I'm not worried about having all the high prestige ones. I mean, number 48, I'm thinking is going to be science. So let's take a look at the science that we have that we can rank up. I've already gone longer than I thought I was going to here, so let's just go ahead and take a look at it. Let's look at science. I could do Quicksilver. I was leaning towards doing Spidey 2099 as the next one. Leader is up there in prestige as well. And he's fairly high sig already. Spot, Deathless She-Hulk. Well, you know, that may not be a bad one. Because she's high sig already. She is very high sig already. Quicksilver or Spunk, best prestige. Yeah, I know they're best prestige, but I don't like either champion. If I rank them to rank 4, I at least want to like them. So to me here, it is, I mean, I like all of these. Thing has kind of fallen off. Probably won't do Thing. I love Luke Cage. I love Spider-Ham. I love Red Guardian. I love Deathless She-Hulk. Probably won't do Anti-Venom. Probably won't do Hulk. Silk has been one I've considered for a long time, but then I just got Spidey 2099. Leader comes in handy from time to time, but for what he does, I don't think he needs the rank 4. I-Bomb would be fun. Human Torch would be fun. Fix-It would be fun. Void would be fun. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm at the end of the stream. I was only going to go about a half hour. I went an hour. Once again, thank you, Kadia. Thank you. I'm going to think on the Science Champions. But until then, folks, I've got to go get ready. Hope you all have a great Sunday, a great rest of your weekend. Thank you all for all the support and the conversation. I will be back tomorrow with my normal night stream and probably have rank up number 48. 7-star rank 4, number 48 already in there. I'm going to think about it. No reason to rush it at this point. So until then, everyone have a great rest of your Sunday, like I said. And, well, you know what? I forgot to hit the little bye man. But anyway, I'm going to do it anyway. Take care, all.